Well, good morning, Valerie. I didn't know if anyone would be up or not this morning. Thought I'd start a stream up, see if anyone wanted to have an early chat this morning. Well, hello there, Miss Teresa. How are you today? Well, Jimmy, I slept most all afternoon, and when it was actually time to go to bed last night, I was wide awake, so I stayed up. And I was actually going to start this about 3 this morning, but oh well. I waited for a little while. Yeah, Carlene, it's an early one. Oh, I'm doing okay. Yep. Oh, are you, Jimmy? That's the way I am. I'm usually up early. All depends on what time I get to close the chat room down at night. If we get with them late nighters, early morning chat rooms, and well, I have to sleep in a little bit longer. But normally I'm up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, well, I got put back on physical therapy yesterday. So that didn't go too good. When I got home, took pain medicine and all that stuff to ease the pain, and I went to sleep. I didn't wake up till probably around 10 or 10:30 last night, so I didn't even open one up. Frank, he's sick. He's got the COVID, so he's not able to do the chat rooms at night. Okay. What part of the country are you from there, Jimmy? If you don't mind me asking. Oh yeah, it's just the same old thing. They keep thinking, well, physical therapy will help. It actually only makes it worse. Mississippi? Okay, cool. Well, I'm over here in Arkansas. I was a dump truck driver slash wastewater plant operator. Is what I did. You know, we've had kind of a break from all that heat. It was mostly cloudy off and on all day, so it kept the temperatures down below 90 yesterday and the day before. Well, actually, the day before it was up in the 90s. But we've had quite a few days in the 80s and even got down in the 70s for the high a couple of times. So we've had a pretty mild week or so. Oh, construction work. That's cool. I did that before I actually went and started the plant works, and I hung house gutters is what I did before that. That was fun. Not. Okay. Equipment. That's cool. Yeah, the company I just retired from, I worked there for nearly almost made 30 years. Oh, Carlene, that's Dennis. He's posting them. Kind of a throwback time. He sits in his truck while he's out on the road and at night don't have anything to do. So he'll go back and look through the archives and he starts posting them old videos. Pretty cool to watch them, isn't it? The difference between 2 years, what 2 years actually makes. Yeah, they're pretty nice to watch, even though they're only 2 years back. You know, like I say, the difference between then and now, it's unbelievable. I can't remember how many videos Dennis said that he's got in the archives. I want to say it's up in the 50,000 of them. It's just unreal. That's the reels, videos, anything to do with Truckers TV. Well, good morning, Mr. Luke. How are you today? Yeah, it's early, isn't it? I didn't actually know if anyone would be up and wanting to come in this morning or not. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Yeah, there was quite a few drivers back then, because it had just gotten started and everybody was anxious to do something different. And so That's how it got started. Dennis Adams, the creator of Truckers TV, he wanted to show the world what it was like to be in the seat of a big truck on the road, the daily life of a truck driver. So he was the one that actually started this live streaming multiple drivers on one platform. He was the creator of it. You would see one driver here and there, but Dennis created it to where there would be multiple drivers at one time on this one platform. You could take your pick which driver you like to follow and watch. What am I doing awake? Well, I got home and from my PT yesterday, took my pain medicine, went to sleep, got up when it was actually time to go to bed, and well, here I am. I was going to start this at 3 this morning, but I thought, nah, I'll wait another hour or so. Yeah, since I've been doing the chat room, Carlene, my sleeping hours are crazy. That's me, Linda. Just a few hours at a time, and doctor gave me some muscle relaxers. She said that would probably help me sleep also. And so the first night I took it, man, I slept for hours. I mean, I don't know, probably 1 o'clock till 8:30 the next morning. Yesterday I took one. Well, actually last night. And didn't have the same effect as the first time I took it. I think it's a combination of my pain medicine and that muscle relaxer kind of messed it up. Yeah, that's me. I feel bad because I'll be on a stream watching, and next thing I know, I'm waking back up. Them sound of that engine on that road, them trucks, boy, it's just so soothing, relaxing. It'll put you to sleep. Or if it's Dennis streaming and I doze off, next thing I know, I hear somebody hollering. It's Dennis. He's waking me up. Carlene, no, he didn't. He didn't even get me a hoodie. See how he is? Well, if you didn't see it in the fans page, old Jim Bob, he got his new phone and he's back with AT&T, and hopefully that'll correct his problems he's been having for a couple of months now. And so Sunday, he said he's going to be streaming when he leaves out. So we'll have Jim Bob back on streaming with us. If you hadn't seen him, boy, he's fun to ride with. He's one of them crazy Cajuns. Go in there, just ask him about Henry. Yeah, him and old Henry and I, we have a good time in there. Good morning, Jamie. Wow, there's 12 other people up besides me. Wow. Yeah, he didn't think nothing about us, did he, Carlene? He just thought about him, and he even got his driver manager a hoodie. Can you believe that? Talk about kissing butt. So, did any of you guys watch the new driver that we got? He's up there in Seattle. He's buddies with Tanker Yanker Jack. I think he'll be a, a plus for Truckers TV. And I think I watched both his videos, and I think he's going to be good once he gets everything figured out and set up just right. He'll be good. It takes a little bit to get everything figured out. You just got to keep letting him know he's number two up there in that part of the country. Got to keep Jack number one. Yeah, our little fishing buddy. We got to keep him number one up there in the Pacific coast. Yeah, he's going to do good, Linda. He'd been saying he's wanted to stream, start streaming, but he never did get it set up, and finally did yesterday. Yeah, old Jack, he's something, ain't he? Yeah, that's true. That's, you know, Dennis approached me about Truckers TV, doing different things. And I said, well, I've got the time. Yeah, Jack he's a different person, and once you get past his hard shell, he's a good guy. He really is. I've got kinfolk that live up in Seattle, and a couple of the guys, they're not a whole lot different than what Jack is. I think it's just how they're raised and the part of the country that they're raised in that makes them that way. They show a tough outer shell on them, but inside they got a heart of gold. They're good people. Yeah, that's right. He tells it like it is. Oh, I've seen him smile several times. Yeah, Luke, I got families strewn all over Washington State. That's where my mom's from, is up there, and it's where my mom and dad met. Dad was stationed at Fort Lewis, and I actually met my mom's dad before he met her. And of course, met him in a bar. And Grandpa always told Dad his daughter was not ever going to go out with no GI. Guess what? Grandpa's daughter married a GI. Moved her back here to Arkansas. Yeah, Dad knew Grandpa for quite a while. He was stationed up at Fort Lewis for 3 years and knew him from the bar. And I don't actually know how they actually met. Mom and Dad met. I don't know. So, does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Oh, you got your hat last week? Cool. What'd you think about it? I checked into that hazardous material hauling, that hazmat, and the requirements to get your hazmat endorsement. Pretty big task. They do a background check on you. The FBI and all that stuff's involved, and Pretty big deal nowadays to get that. Yeah, I got me two of them, Luke. I like the caps. I don't ever wear them out in public. I just wear them here in the house. Every now and then I keep them hung up. I keep hoping that they have some different styles of caps. We'll see what they come up with. I've got the charcoal gray and the black and gray cap. That's the ones I have. Oh wow. What I hauled was not considered hazardous. It was biosolids, but it wasn't hazardous. So I didn't have to get the hazmat for it. Even though I would have considered it hazardous waste, but it wasn't. Oh wow, is that this weekend? Wow, that's nice. I miss going to them yard sales and garage sales, the secondhand stores. Man, I used to love going there. I may not buy anything, but boy, I liked going walking through and just seeing what people was trying to sell. 700 miles. Wow. Oh yeah. We got several secondhand stores here in Hot Springs, and I Fridays and Saturdays because I bought my schedule was always Sunday through Thursday, so I had Friday and Saturdays off. And so Dad and I used to go to them quite a bit, just killing time, spending time with my dad. Always tried to find things to do together, and that was one thing we always did. Yeah, for um, was it 17 years after my mom passed away, I made a point that every Friday that I would take Dad to breakfast, and then we'd either go to Walmart or just whatever, spend time together with him. And so I did that just about every Friday for 17 years. Yeah, it is a beautiful state. I put some pictures on the fans page. I didn't take them. We have a group here that's called Garland County History, and it's fun to follow it because it actually posts the history of Garland County, And you can really learn a lot about hot springs through it because, in late 1800s and early 1900s, hot springs was a big thing. People from all over the world made trips to hot springs for the thermal baths, and it was one of the first state, not a state, but federal parks, national parks, because of the thermal water. And yeah, you learn a lot, what happened through the old days. All the gangsters used to come here to cool off. They called it, I guess, chill out, get away from the law. Had open gambling and all of that going on, so everything was open. And during the Depression, all the other states and places were suffering and sacrificing where Hot Springs was booming because of all the illegal activities that was going on. Eureka Springs is another beautiful place to be. That great passion play up there, that was awesome. And Branson had the Shepherd of the Hills, and they had great passion play too, but the one in Eureka Springs just blew it away. Yeah, Silver Dollar City. They had another little theme park there also, and I never could remember the name of it. But it was as you was going out towards Silver Dollar City, it was down on the left off the strip. It's kind of like a Western theme to it. Didn't have, I don't even remember if it had any kind of rides or anything. But we'd always go there for breakfast because they would cook the breakfast old day styles in them big old cast iron skillets and everything. And then you get a big breakfast for nearly nothing. My first drum teacher, he used to perform with one of the musical groups up in Branson. That was back when I was just a little youngin'. And that's what he did there was he is in a group and he played drums, and he was my actual first drum instructor. During the off season of Branson, he had a house here in Hot Springs that he lived in, and I got hooked up with him. Yeah, we went to Branson quite a bit. we ended up getting season passes to Silver Dollar City every year because we'd go at least 4 times a year. I know it. And, it's so during the season of Branson, it's so crowded, or it used to be. It may take you 2 or 3 hours just to go down that one little strip through town. I always like just sitting on the side of the road and just watching traffic and people. Mountain Home's got that uh, music festival every year. It's a kind of a gospel. Uh, what is that called? Bluegrass. Used to go to it too. That was fun. My cousin that I played in our band for quite a few years. That's what he did. He went there during their season, and he was in a band up there that he played the guitar for them. Well, mine's done went back to sleep. They were up playing when I was up earlier, and now they're all sacked out sleeping. I don't remember the name of that motel we always stayed at on the strip. It was next to the Wax Museum. Had the swimming pool right against the road. That's the one we stayed at most of the time. But I don't know. I've been there so many times, rode motorcycles up there, and we've stayed at so many different motels. Oh, I'd love to go back myself, just by myself even. Go up there and spend a couple of days, and just the atmosphere up there is so cool. I love it up there. That's that was right next to the motel that we stayed at. No, no, you talking about the one Dick's down by the lake? That was Dick's Five and Dime. Oh my gosh, we spent hours in that place, elbow to elbow with people. It was so crowded. Did you ever get to that fudge factory they had? Oh, Linda, it was amazing. That Five and Dime, my gosh. Anything you could imagine, they had it. Anything. I tell you what, we come out of that candy store loaded down. And then one of the motorcycle trips up there, we found a dairyless fudge that they made. It was in the Red Roof shopping mall. And because, you know, on a motorcycle, it was 100 degrees outside and regular fudge wouldn't make the trip. So we asked him before we bought it, you know, told him we was on bikes and the heat would just melt it. And she said, "Oh no, this fudge here, it will not melt." And so I bought like 5 pounds of that stuff. And sure enough, it made the trip back. Didn't even get soft, but it was so good. Oh man, you would have never known it was dairy free. But that one candy store, they showing exhibitions of making candies there. That's when I liked it because you got that candy just fresh, hot, right, just made. Hmm. And in the old days, we'd have to go up Highway 7, and man, that's a bad road and real curvy, mountainy. And then when I become an adult, I learned the new route they had built. So that was a lot easier trip. It actually cut off like an hour and a half of the trip. And so we started taking that route to go up back and forth. A lot easier drive. I know my first trip on the motorcycle up there, I was a miserable, always miserable. I spent most of the time in the motel because I was hurting so bad. And the day I got back, I went straight to the motorcycle dealer and ordered me a Mustang gel seat with a backrest. And boy, I put that on that bike and that made the difference. I could ride that thing all day and not even bother you. Hey, I used to be a biker dude. Brother still is. He don't hardly ever ride him. He's got that Harley down there in his garage. Well, actually, he they just got back from Colorado a couple of weeks ago. They went down there. They had a national convention. He's a former president of the gang, so he still has to be involved with all of that. But they're kind of like what Dennis was talking about when he was going into Sturgis. They trailer the bikes, and when they get there, they unload them and ride them while they're there. I don't remember how many of them went. The truck that they were in, there was 4. They had a trailer with 4 bikes on it. And he just told me yesterday that his vest he's had for 20 something years. His colors and everything was on it, rockers, everything. The truck that they were in, they parked and they crazy. The guy that owned the truck, he didn't lock the doors up. Somebody got in there and stole his vest, his jacket, everything. And that had a lot of my dad's army pins on it. And he's pretty bummed out about that. I said, well, hell yeah, that's sentimental value that was lost. Somebody stole it. But he said this is going to be his last year. He's going to retire completely out of it at the end of the year. I don't know if y'all have got them there. They're called the Survivors. It's it's like NA, but bikers. Well, that's what it is. They go down to El Paso and quite a few places through the year they make runs to. I tried to join it, and he says, "No, you can't join. You ain't no ex-druggie." Says, oh, well, come on, you're my brother. Don't matter. That's the rules. Oh, he did? That's cool. Used to, there was a cable channel that during Sturgis, they would have live coverage of it, but I can't remember what channel that was. Okay, Carlene. Thank you. I know there for a year or two, MTV used to do that, have live coverage of it. I don't know if they do now or not. I hadn't checked it or not.
No, Grandpa used to live in Canyon City, Colorado, and That's where the Royal Gorge is.
Oh, is it? Okay. When I traveled with my parents, I didn't do a whole lot of looking and knowing where I was at. I've been to probably every state west of Arkansas, but actually, as an adult, I maybe once that I've left west of the state. And Memphis, my gosh, I couldn't tell you how many trips I've been to Memphis, Mississippi, and Louisiana. I used to go to Monroe quite a bit, where old Jim Bob lives.
Yeah.
There's there's a used to be American Honda used to get their motorcycles shipped from Japan. There, they had 7 big warehouses that they'd come off the ships and store them in them warehouses until they delivered them to all the dealers in this part of the region. Well, the company I worked for, we went and got our own motorcycles. We had a 38-foot gooseneck trailer we pulled with a 1-ton dually, and we'd go down there and pick our own bikes up on, it's still in the crates, and
Yeah.
bring them back. So we went there. I I don't know how many trips we made. Several.
Last time I was up Sturgis, it was their 25th anniversary and Iron Horse Magazine's 50th anniversary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was fun.
I used to watch. You remember they had that program, the Iron Horse Saloon.
Yep.
I used to like watching that. Oh, I can't remember the dude's name. His brother was the lead singer of Jackal.
Um, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I used to like watching it all the time.
Our Faux Saloon, I used to watch that.
Dupree was their last name.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there for a while, that big truck stop up there in Missouri. They had a
Oh,
program on TV that showed that big truck stop.
Midway.
Yes, that was it. Now, I really like that.
Well, the one truck stop I used to go to is up there 180. They're at Walcott.
Uh huh.
That was my favorite truck stop.
That's that. Isn't that the biggest one?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never been there. I've just seen it from here, when people stop there and show everybody what it looks like. That's the only time I've ever seen it. But I didn't know if that one at Midway was still going or not. If it was still as big as it was, what was going on with it?
I don't know.
So, what's on your agenda for the day?
I'm going to try to stay cool.
I don't blame you.
Well, they're saying my heat index for today and tomorrow is going to be 110.
Oh, good air conditioner weather.
Yeah.
I got to get that stinking blazer over to my neighbors and get the air conditioner fixed in it.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how long it's been sitting out in the shed. I've got it backed up in the shed, keep it out of the weather. I got to buy a battery for it, and when it cools off, I'm going to start driving it instead of that Camry.
Yeah.
I like that little blazer. It's nice, comfortable, and it's just a nice rig.
Hello.
Did you finally wake up?
Oh, I've been awake. I just took my shower to get ready for work.
Okay.
Why, hi, Jack.
Hey, Luke, how you doing?
I'm here.
Aren't we all? I'm thinking of trying to stream on my way up to work because I work up in North Greenbush in upstate New York.
Mm-hmm.
There's one place where I'm pretty sure I would lose the stream, and that's going over the bridge in Valencia. Because no matter what phone you have, no matter what service you have, you hit that bridge, you lose it.
Yeah.
Just like clockwork.
Yeah,
No
we got two spots here going up to the Walmart that's got dead spots.
No matter who you have for service, it is gone.
Yeah. And believe me, I've had several different providers, and they're all the same. Don't matter who you had.
It's almost like something's going on in alternate universe where they just flip the switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so funny. I love it. So I'm going into Valencia, talking with my mother. I'll say, Mom, I'm heading for the bridge. I'll call you on the other side.
Let's see here. Linda said it looked like all the Sturgis is pay-per-view. So let me look on my pay-per-view channels, see. There's nothing showing right now.
Caroline said, be back shortly.
All right.
It's probably too early for any of that to be showing right now anyway. I'll have to check it later today and see if they got anything broadcasting.
Hey, Carlene. Hey, Linda. Hey, everybody. I'm entering a bubble. Yeah, because where I go up Route 4, going up to North Greenbush, there's a section of Route 4 that has a beautiful view of Albany, New York. You'll see a group of really tall buildings, and then you'll see this building that kind of looks like a saucer with like a lid on top, and that's called the Egg. That's called the Egg. And that whole area with the tall buildings and that, and then you'll see the New York State Museum on the far side. That's the South Mall, or also known as the Plaza or the Empire State Plaza. Yep. That's where the Capitol building is and everything. It's really cool. Yeah.
So what time you got to be at work this morning?
8.
8.
Yeah, I usually start my way up around 7. I get up there about like 15, 20 minutes early usually.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of kick back, relax, and, cruise the Facebook and internet and check things out. And I might grab a bite to eat over at ShopRite, which is right in the same plaza, and have like an apple turnover or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Then I get ready to go into work. Today is one of my prep days. So I like doing that. And then I got 3 days of dishes and another prep day. That Dan's Diner.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stepfather was passing by there about 11 o'clock on Friday. And he said that the owner had put a closed sign in the window and was walking over to his house at that time. So there's a rumor going around that he'll just end up closing the place. I hope he doesn't, because if he gets me in there, I hope to help save the place.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I can. I'll make all kinds of really great food, like for lunch. Like I'll make the pico de gallo. I'll make my chili. I'll make all kinds of different foods that they can like put in crock pots or whatever to keep it hot when I'm not there, and serve it to the customers, and try to bring more people in, and I'll advertise in all the different community forums and all over Facebook. Try to get everybody in.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's what I do. When I go into a business, I try to bring more customers in and benefit the business so that hopefully I'll benefit in the end by doing so. Increased hours, maybe an increased wage, and help to keep the place up and going strong.
Yeah. Problem with him is probably he's let it go so long that he's probably have to shut it down and revamp and then try to start all over again, apparently.
I know it does happen a lot, especially in the restaurant business right now. A lot of restaurants have been going belly up because, well, people are running low on funds to do extra things.
Right.
All of the tremendous increase in overall prices of everything: gas, food, your utilities, your rent, your everything is going sky high right now, and wages aren't following. They've only gone up right around 5%, I saw, and inflation's gone up over 9%. So your wages aren't keeping up with the rate of inflation.
Right. Right. Yeah, Linda, thank you. I see that. I've got it. I'm looking at it right now. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a few people out, not many.
Cool.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras going right now.
That's cool. Yeah, it's getting tough to do anything out there anymore. And yes, they've had an increase in the overall employment, but there's a lot of people that have 2 or 3 jobs in order just to try to barely make ends meet.
Oh, I know it.
It's horrible. I mean, and the majority of the jobs are part-time, and there's fewer and fewer full-time jobs out there
Mm-hmm.
because the employers getting the amount of money that they need in order to hire people full time.
Right.
It's a lot cheaper to hire somebody part time than it is full time, and a lot of people don't realize that. Even though you might have to hire more people, it actually, with a tax base of the corporations and the amount of overhead, and that includes the benefits like your 401ks, your health insurance, your eye care, and everything else.
Mhm.
That is actually greatly reduced through part time than it is by doing it full time, because a lot of part timers don't even get enough hours to be able to actually partake in those extra benefits either.
Right. Yeah, that's the way everybody's gone, is either part-time or contract,
Mm-hmm.
because even under contract, they're not obligated to pay anything.
Nope.
You just got a job and you take care of your own business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that when you get the health insurance, you pay only a portion of that health insurance cost. And even though it may seem to be astronomical to the individual that has to pay out of their check for that,
Mm-hmm.
the employer actually has to pay, I believe it's around like 60% of the cost or something.
Right. Yeah.
And huge with their overhead.
Yeah, they always show that on my every year they'd send out a numbers paper showing what each thing added to my annual salary, the PTO time, the health insurance, what I paid and what they paid, all of that. And it was quite a bit of money just for the health insurance.
Yeah. I know, and there's almost no way to reduce it because of the greed of the doctors and also the health insurance companies and stuff like that too.
See, the company I worked for had over 550 employees.
Whew.
So it didn't matter, it was still high dollar to get out of your pocket for insurance.
Hmm. And theirs was even higher, their portion.
Oh yeah. When I was married and I was paying for my son's insurance, I was paying like $600 something a month out of my pocket
Mm-hmm.
for family coverage.
Oof.
And it was pretty good insurance back then, but last 10 years that I worked there, it was terrible insurance, awful.
Yeah, because they're trying to reduce their own overhead by picking lesser insurance.
Right, they were cutting out coverages,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just it was unbelievable what they cut out. They didn't even take into consideration what the employees were required for health to have. They didn't look at that. They just looked at the top number. How much is it going to save us?
Mm-hmm.
And it got to the point that injections, even diabetic injections, insurance didn't cover it anymore. And that's nothing to monkey around with. That's life-threatening situations.
I know.
And they took it out.
It's horrible.
And didn't tell us about it.
Oh no. Suddenly surprise.
Yeah, you go to the pharmacy to get your prescription filled, and they come back and say, well, it's going to be $1,200. What?
Oh boy.
Well, crap. I didn't even make that much. How am I going to pay for it?
Yeah, I know.
Well, luckily that little thing called what was that? is a pharmacy coupon company.
Hmm.
Uh,
I forget the name of it too.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you don't have insurance, that's the place to go. I checked them all, and this one was the only one that offered you true, affordable, you know,
Health.
coverage.
Yeah.
Good RX.
Good RX. Oh yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a lifesaver there.
mm-hmm.
Because my wife at the time, she was required to have 2 shots a month,
Ooh.
and each shot was $1,200
Oh man, that's $2,400.
a month.
Ouch. A month.
I didn't make that kind of money.
Oh hell no. Hardly anybody does out there.
So luckily, one of the nurses gave me coupons from Good RX that she printed out for her
Mhm.
medicine, and took to Walmart. They accepted it, and it went from 1,200 a shot to $21 a shot.
Wow.
That much difference.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
And a lot of these companies that for those kind of coupons, what they do is they charge a small fee for their service, and then they put that into a pool, and that is used to pay the extra money.
yeah,
Uh-huh. That's what health insurance is supposed to do too. They're supposed to take the fee from you, put it to get all into a pool, and then from that pool, draw the money necessary to cover your expenses, and only use very small portion of it for administration. But nowadays, because it's not, I don't think it's very heavily regulated thoroughly because of a lot of lobbying going on in the government. Um, I think they take a larger portion for their own administrative costs and reduce the size of the pool that they draw from for
yeah.
everybody's actual insurance.
Oh yeah, that's very obvious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the lobbying that goes on in our government is very shady. Um, if you haven't noticed, a lot of people go into government positions like Congress and the Senate and stuff. They, they go in maybe making like $84,000 a year. Okay.
Yeah,
And they're in there for 2, maybe 4 more years because they get reelected. And they come out of there multimillionaires.
yep,
So let's see here. You're making $84,000 a year when you go in. You only get $120,000 a year in your actual payment for being in Congress. How the hell do you turn around and come out of there with $16 million?
getting padded your pockets.
Exactly. And that's illegal.
Only if you get caught,
Only
apparently.
if you get caught, but man, we need like a civilian board or something like that out there.
Well, there's supposed to
Congress-
be a civilian sitting on the panel.
Yeah, but I bet you that civilian's got a nice little kickback too to keep his mouth shut.
Jack, I can't believe you said that.
What, the truth? I don't have much of a filter, if you haven't noticed. I think usually it comes out before I can stop it from coming out.
Open mouths, insert foot. Got that syndrome?
Insert foot shoved down throat. Yep. I used to work for Columbia County for a while. The things I saw going on in the county were mind blowing.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, there was a guy that was in charge of the county. He passed away a while ago. Well, he was cracking down on other employees in the county for, looking at porno magazines and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I was cleaning out his office because I worked um, in the DPW, and I took the bags of recyclables out of his office. Well, out of that bag of recyclables that ripped open right in front of me, I was like that. I was like that kid with pie, stuck his thumb in, pulled out a plum. He said,
Yeah.
"What a good boy am I,
Georgie Porgy.
Georgie Porgy." Mm-hmm. And well, I saw some of the dirtiest magazines fall out of that bag that I'd ever seen in my entire life. And I asked a few questions, and I found out that another former supervisor would go to a local newspaper place, buy a newspaper, stick those magazines into the newspaper, and walk into that supervisor's office and hand that newspaper over to him. That supervisor never stopped him from doing that, mind you, and would throw those magazines into the recycling bag and
Huh.
hoped that nobody would ever find out.
Yeah.
Well, I found out. And I also found out that a lot of the guys in the DPW had those kind of magazines hidden in their tool chest in their trucks. So I, blew the whistle. Next thing you know, the county did a whole sweep and found tons of those magazines in all the DPW trucks all over in our offices and everything else. And a big crackdown, and they put a kibosh to that.
Yeah.
I was not too popular after that, but oh well. I cleaned house. That
Shame
was
on
one
you.
Huh?
Shame on you for doing that.
Do I look too disturbed about that? Trust me, I did a book report when I was in high school on New York State government. Okay, I did a lot of research. I found out that in our legislature, they buy these chairs, these leather chairs, for I think it was like $1,200 a piece.
Wow.
Okay, $1,200 for this plush leather chair. When they leave office, okay, they have the option to buy those chairs for about, guess how much?
I have no idea.
$120.
Wow.
And stick it into their home office to sit their fat butt in it. After all that was paid for those chairs. And they have stipends, and they have what are known as Lulus. The Lulus are those leather chairs. The stipends is a reimbursement that they can put in for all of their travels, for their quote unquote government things that they have to do. Well, for those stipends, a lot of them charge extra. They can pad their pockets because they can have like different things fudged and stuff like that, or they don't have to turn in all of their papers to prove how much it costs for them to do this stuff. And some of the places that they go to, from what I could gather, would actually charge them extra for what for their stay or something, and then they would split the difference with the person in government. So both would benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was when Cuomo was in office and he started in office, he started this group of investigators and called them the Moreland Commission. You might have heard that term way back in the 90s. they started looking into government corruption in New York State. They started going after some of the people in legislature and in the New York State Senate for their corruption. They started looking deeper and deeper and deeper into the corruption and all the different ties. Guess who they found out was tied into much of the corruption?
I have no idea.
Good old Cuomo himself. So guess what he did? He said, okay, that's not needed anymore, and he disbanded the Moreland Commission.
Had to cover his tail, didn't he?
He had to try to hide his ties into all the corruption.
Yeah.
And his father was worse.
Wow.
Cuomo.
Good morning, Brenda.
Mm-hmm. Morning, Brenda.
I'm sitting here watching these live cams. All that's on the streets is street workers cleaning the roads. See a few private vehicles, but very few.
Yeah. Our government is so corrupt that it's unreal.
Yeah. I know.
And people wonder how so much money is spent in the government.
Uh-huh.
Probably about at least a third of it goes to corruption. And I'm being kind with that assessment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brenda, I'm feeling with my hands. You asked how I'm feeling. I'm feeling with my hands. That's how I'm feeling. No, I took my pain meds yesterday when I got home, Brenda, and went to sleep and woke up about 11 last night, 10:30, 11, something like that. I don't remember. And here I am.
I got to put on my chef's jacket. I always like to wear a chef's jacket when I go to work. It's kind of nice.
I'd have got you know blue jean jacket and rolled it in some cow shit and wore it to work.
You're funny.
I was here for work there, sirs.
I go in with my shit kicker boot, my steel toe shit kicker boots, and I go, well, I gotta come in and wear these because it's so deep. That's the only way I can get around on the floor here.
Yeah, Brenda, I was gonna start the stream up this morning around 3. I didn't think anybody'd be up. I was surprised when I did this at 4 that there was actually people up.
I saw it pop up. I just didn't get on because, well, I still had to take a shower. Sheesh.
Well, Linda, I'm glad you sent that to me. Now I can watch it through the day. I was looking at my pay-per-views on my TV streaming company and it didn't show it listed anywhere.
Remember one time I went into Chatham when I was doing that milk thing there, and I had a live stream and all the way into Chatham. That's why I thought of doing a live stream all the way up, hopefully to work. And when I lose the connection as I cross the bridge, I'll see how soon I can get the connection back up. I hate that bridge. So annoying. I mean, you could be sitting in the Main Street Cafe and stuff, and there's like no reception there. And they were supposed to have taken care of that because of the FCC,
Mm-hmm.
and they were supposed to go around with their monitors and everything like that, and their devices to check and make sure that there was connectivity throughout the whole country. I guess they didn't check Columbia County.
They're trying to get. They're working on a statewide Wi-Fi for us here.
Hmm.
Then it's supposed to be for everybody. If that happens, then like what I've got and everybody else has got, it's going to be obsolete because they can get it for free and not have to pay for it.
Yeah, no. Well, you know what they say about free.
Oh yeah, you'll pay for it in taxes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure they'll find some way to siphon off the top of the amount that you pay for taxes too for their own little benefit.
Uh-huh.
They almost always do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. It's terrible. Yeah,
Yeah, they're doing some work on my streaming company because a lot of the channels isn't working, and that's usually what happens when they're doing reprogramming. They won't work for about a week, and then all of a sudden they'll pop up, and you'll have new channels and all that.
no fun. Hey, George.
Yeah, Linda, I've got that one you sent me. It's Sturgis 82, and it's got, like I say, it has 4 live cams going right now. Downtown, Lazille Street, Sturgis Liquor Store, Main Street, and then Main Street and Harley Davidson Way. And they're spanning them all over. They're not just stationary. They're moving them and zooming them in and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty neat. So when all these people get up and start rolling around, you'll see them, be able to see it. I can make it full screens and all that stuff, and it's pretty cool. Oh, here's some old boy on a bicycle. Yeah, cruising on his bicycle.
Well, I'll be heading up to work pretty soon. It's 9:56 right now. This is usually when I start getting ready to head up. Because the thing is, I never know what's going to happen on Freebie 90 and on my way up because, well, as I always say, there's a lot of knuckleheads out on the road, and you never know what they're going to do from one minute to the next.
No, I know it.
And I've come across some major accidents on my way to and from work. And it causes all kinds of delays and everything else like that. And I'd hate to be late for work and go, so why are you late, Jack? Let's see here. Because I came across an idiot that had an accident.
Yeah, Wednesday I messed around and was late to the doctor's appointment. So yesterday I got cleaned up and ready to go, and I ended up having to sit in the parking lot for an hour yesterday at the PT.
Sheesh.
She says, "You don't have to get here early. Just make sure you come out on your time." And I said, "Okay." So they don't want you sitting in their waiting room, is what it is.
Especially now with all this COVID going on and all
Yeah.
junk. Ridiculous. Yeah, I just sit out in the parking lot when I get there and I just wait for my manager to show up. They show up, they see me sitting there, and they just, we all go in, we all say hi to each other, and we get ready to work.
Uh-huh.
And they know that I always get there really early because some of them get there really early and they sit in a different parking lot and they see me pull in. Better early than late.
My job, I'd get there and just go to work. I didn't wait. Didn't matter what time it was.
Well, I can't. They have to unlock the door.
Yeah, I unlocked the gates and unlocked the
Yep.
doors myself. And
I wish I could because I'd get in there and I'd be having everything all ready for them by the time they got there. I'd be like, okay, it's all done. Going home. See you later.
right.
No, I'd say, okay, I got a good start on it. Let's go.
Because my job was the same every day. Nothing different, just different day.
Yep. Yeah, generally speaking, at Chili's, we have like a general list of things that have to be done. And every once in a while, a few things are taken away, a few things are added, stuff like that. You know how it is, depending on how much of the product was used the day before and stuff, or what's getting near its expiration or whatever.
Yeah. See, up here, the restaurants in the village, the POA owns the buildings and they contract out to individuals
Mm-hmm.
an annual contract, and they keep up the POA kept up the maintenance and actually paid utilities even.
Mm.
And you just paid for your products that you were prepared and selling, and that was it. Paid your labor, and that was all. You didn't have any overhead.
Interesting.
Yeah. POA, a lot of the property owners really fuss about that because they're having to pay to run these restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
But they still do it.
Well, as far as I know, there's a big company called Wide Waters. They're out of Rochester, and they have built a few malls in this area. And one of them is the one that Chili's is in. As far as I know, Wide Waters owns the property, and Chili's leases their building from Wide Waters.
Uh-huh.
So as far as I know, the building and the property maintenance is all taken care of by Wide Waters, and Chili's just pays them a fee.
Right.
The same happens a lot with Price Chopper. Price Chopper only owns a few of their buildings and properties. The rest are all owned by POAs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got let's see, 7 golf courses. Each one of them has a restaurant on them, a clubhouse. So, and there was a company that they contracted to operate the golf courses, but they eliminated them 2 years ago because the POA was still paying the employees to work the golf courses.
Oh,
But they eliminated that. But the man that was running it became the head of golf operations.
interesting.
So he didn't have to move or nothing with that other. I don't remember what the name of them was,
Hmm.
but they're a national company that does that. Goes in and contracts to golf courses and operates them.
Yep. Interesting.
But you contract for $1 a year is all they have to pay,
Oh, wow.
and it's a pretty sweet deal for somebody.
Wait a second. Got to put my belt on. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
Because if you have a piece of equipment that goes down, the POA pays to get it fixed.
Yeah.
Because the POA supplies all the equipment.
As far as I can gather, there's a few instances where that happens in Columbia County too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Columbia County golf course where I worked at the Columbia Grill. That is owned by the golf course itself. They have a board, and the golf course owns and pays for the maintenance of the majority of the equipment that is used by the Columbia Grill.
Uh-huh.
Some of the equipment is brought in by the vendors. And they try to keep track of everything that the vendors bring in and what the golf course itself owns. So as we were packing up, my former boss, he got a list of things from the golf course of what they owned and what he owned. He actually tried to take some of the stuff that the golf course owned. There was a bit of a disagreement between the two, between him and the golf course on exactly whose was what.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had us taking down a bunch of shelving, and it turned out that the golf course said they owned it. So as I was taking down the shelving, the lady came from the golf course, and she was like, that's not his, that's ours. And I looked at her and I said, that's between you and him. I said, I'm just doing what I'm told.
Right.
Okay. She's like, well, it's not between me and him. I said, actually, yes, it is. It's between you guys and the golf course, which is you and him.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't seem to get that memo.
Well, of course not.
Yeah. Who would want to, take responsibility for the place that they work for?
Yeah. Well, I seen one motorcycle riding, and I saw a car pulling a trailer with 3 motorcycles on it. That's all that's stirred so far.
Oh, I'm sure it'll get lively.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, still waiting for my mail to be picked up. Okay.
It's from the 5th to the 14th.
Yeah, since I'm not going to really be able to read any of the comments on my way up, if anything's in regards to me, can you let me know?
All right.
I got to get a notepad. Go. I always keep a pen and a notepad on me at all times when I work. It's useful.
I just write on the counters.
Well, I can't really quite do that.
Well, right on the wall then.
Brother, they'd kill me.
Where's your chef hat at?
Oh, let's see here. I gotta wear a Chili's hat. I always wear it backwards at work.
You're supposed to have one of them big old poofy chef's hats.
I got one, but they'd much rather I wear a Chili's hat.
You got to put a hairnet on under it.
Nope. That's why I put you down on the seat for right now. Get it back out of my garage. Got a rock wall. All that fun stuff. Try to hit a tree. Come close, but I don't really quite hit it. Let me switch this around. I'm on my way. Quite a nice little town. Let's see here. Gotta wait for the guy to go by. There he goes. Nobody else. Good. And I'm on my way. I gotta hold my camera because I don't have a camera holder in my car yet. Eventually I'll get one so that I can put it up on the windshield like everybody else does.
I'll just stop and break you off a limb and duct tape your phone to a limb and duct tape it to your dash.
Oh, okay. I might try that sometime. I'll do that later. I'll jerry rig something. You're actually on my car phone. That's kind of nice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the way my car is when I'm in it and I'm listening. It
That's
comes over the stereo.
Yep. Sure is a beautiful area I live in, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Mary.
Here's a Stern Farms, which is a little like a vegetable stand. These are places where they keep in, like, I believe board horses is right there. A lot of cornfields. A lot of cornfields. Luckily, I'm used to driving with one hand. I do it all the time. We're coming up on Winding Brook Golf Course. ran the other side of this little dip. You can see it coming up right here. Semi-private golf course there. They have a little banquet hall and stuff like that. Not really a restaurant, but more of like a
Yeah, Mary, that's what he was saying. He's going to get him a phone mount. He didn't make it to the bridge. This is just neater and I'll get out. I'm sitting here just watching people starting to stir and more traffic, more trucks with trailers on them starting to move. Oh, you did, Robert. Good morning to you. Well, Jack, you didn't make it to the bridge.
Am I back yet?
Just barely.
Okay, because the heart of Valatia is usually very hard to deal with. Reception is like really poor all the way through town. So now I'm on the other side of Valatia. Give me a second. I'm gonna switch over to back camera again, and there we are. Now you guys can actually see what's going on as I'm driving up through Valatia. Okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. I got my connectivity back, I guess. So I don't think I'll be losing you guys for the rest of the trip, as far as I know.
Well, shucks.
You're funny. This used to be my dentist office before when I was young. Here's the Ichabod Crane Central School. And $4.39 a gallon for gas right there.
I think ours was 363 yesterday.
Whew. Man, if only. I've got to be very careful approaching this roundabout here. Because people coming from 9H south, they buzz right through that roundabout. They don't even stop.
No, they think they own it.
Yeah, pretty much. So annoying. Wait, got to make sure I didn't see a cop.
They don't use blinkers. That's what makes me mad. This new roundabout we got. People don't use their blinkers, so you don't know if they're turning or if they're going on around.
Yeah, no. They don't use them here either, trust me. I try to.
Let alone they don't even use them on it's a straight road.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, I try to let people know where I'm going to turn. But usually that's so small that you throw it before you can even flip a blinker. Yeah, we got some very small roundabouts up here. I'm actually surprised they don't have tractor trailers, semis, roll over more often than those real small roundabouts because they're so tight.
Mm-hmm.
Like those 53-foot semis,
Yeah.
they have quite a turning radius, and a lot of people don't realize that. As you guys very well know in this forum. There's a nice little church. Here's the ice cream parlor over here is where I was thinking of trying to get a job. Right there. It's 434, that extra mark, 435 at the Sunoco. So they're trying to compete through pennies. Columbia County is really a beautiful place. A lot of people don't realize how really nice it is altogether. There's a railroad bridge coming up that I'll go under. That's pretty much the border of Columbia County is right where that railroad bridge is. Columbia and Rensselaer counties. There's quite a story behind this place right here. Quite an interesting history to that place. It's suffice to say. And here we are. Rensselaer County. Right here. Cool, eh? Are you still there?
Yep, I steer.
All right. Anybody commenting? This place right here sells a lot of junk. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm moving along at like 60 miles an hour. which is the normal speed for a 55 is usually 60, 65, as we all know. You know, you kind of go under their radar, so to speak, for police.
No, Jack, if it says 55, you're supposed to go 55.
Yes, yes. Here's the bridge of Freebie 90. Turning on I-90 West. Get a lot of semis that park along here and take their time off, sleep and stuff. We need some more truck stops up in this area for the truckers. We really do. Here's Freebie 90. Here's where a rest stop is coming up, and that's where they set up chicken coops on a regular basis. There's also quite a history behind this rest stop. Yeah, I might have talked about it before, where in the 1990s they closed it down. There used to be a little building up in here, which they tore down a little while ago, right up in there. And that building was, of course, a restroom. And people of the LGBTQ community used to meet up in there and do their activities. So in the 1990s, when that was, you know, frowned upon, at that time they closed it down because of those activities. So it'd been closed, they got overgrown, bunch of big trees in there, and all that stuff, and there was still a lot of problems to happen up in that rest stop. And then eventually they tore down the building, cleaned up the property, turned it into a big parking lot, and there you are. It's a rest stop. That's kind of, in a nutshell, that's the history of that rest stop. That's it. Nice, wide open. Not much traffic. I kind of like driving up here early in the morning. It's kind of peaceful. Comes exit 11. I hopped on at exit 12. And I'm on to exit 9. I hope that it isn't foggy over the Hudson River, whereas you can see Albany when I'm passing by there. Because it looks like there's a little white fog right here developing. Couple of people coming on for exit 10. I usually stay in the middle lane until I get to around the overpass. Up here, at the top of the hill. This overpass is a turnaround where a lot of times the police like to hang out at that turnaround. And they hide right behind the pillar of the overpass. So quite often, I slow down right as I approach. And then I look over, and sometimes I see them and I wave to them as I go by. Because they're waiting to snag somebody at the top of the hill. Which there isn't one there today. I know there are frequent hiding spots along here because, well, I've lived here pretty much all my life. Sure is a pretty view. You actually might be able to see Albany. $7:30. If they don't hide up there, sometimes they're sitting right at this turnaround at the bottom of the hill. Yep.
Yeah, before you plan on doing any more streaming, you need to make sure you have a phone mount.
Yes, I will. I'm planning on getting one.
I'm letting you do this one, but this will be the only one I'll let you do without a phone mount.
All right. Gotcha. Yeah, no, because it's a little risky. Do they sell them at Walmart?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'll stop by Walmart and pick one up.
Yeah, they've got several to choose from there.
Cool. Okay. They just fixed this whole section of the road up. Put in a roundabout right there. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera.
Good morning, Brenda Miller. How are you this morning? I see a bicycle rider again. He's walking his dog. Okay. So what's for breakfast? Somebody got to be fixing something for breakfast. Yeah, it's already. I've had it open for 2 hours and 8 minutes.
How did I lose you guys?
I don't know. You pushed a wrong button.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna switch this around quick.
Pop Tart time.
Okay.
Don't eat breakfast.
Now
Nothing
do you see
yet.
Albany? See the Empire State Plaza over there?
See what?
The Empire State Plaza, right across the river. All those tall buildings over there? That's the Empire State Plaza. Albany, New York.
Oh,
How cool
okay.
is that? Yeah, because from here you have a really great view of Albany.
Uh huh.
Yep. I'm
Might have been
approaching
able to see it. Might have been able to see it if you wasn't doing 90 miles an hour.
I wasn't doing 90. Because I got a couple people behind me, so I couldn't go too slow.
How much farther till you get to your job?
About a mile and a half or so.
Okay.
Don't worry, it'll be over with. Actually, you might be able to see it from here. See it?
Maybe if I had my binoculars, I could.
Yeah. Sorry.
Govern at 25.
Point 6 one way.
Be in the barn with the ponies.
Hmm.
Oh, Brenda, I'm sure you would. I'm not a breakfast person either. I got my sleeve of saltines here on my desk. I'll eat a couple of them to take my medicine with. I didn't know if anybody still made big breakfast for Saturdays and Sundays or not.
Yep.
Well, look who finally drugged herself out of bed.
Long night last night.
It's about time you got up.
Well, up here, up in the mudrons, you kind of tend to fall asleep quick and not get up until later.
Uh,
Beautiful day, though.
I've had this thing open for over 2 hours now. I've been waiting on you to get in here.
You knew I eventually would. Just a matter of getting my butt out of bed.
I was fixing to give you a call.
I was wondering if he's gonna say he's gonna call me. I know he will. How you feeling?
With my hands.
Oh, just always one smart ass in the group.
Oh, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come home yesterday and took medicine and went to sleep.
Yeah, you didn't sleep as much as you did the day before, though, huh?
No, I didn't. Where I messed up was I took my pain medicine and the muscle relaxer together, and pain pills is what keeps me up.
Yeah.
So I didn't get as much sleep as I did the other night.
Right.
Yeah. I woke up about 11 o'clock last night, and I've been up ever since.
Oh God, I don't know how you do it, Curtis.
I don't know. I just sat in that recliner until I get so tired of sitting, I get up.
Yeah. So yesterday they had races up here.
I seen you trying to show them.
Yeah.
You kept showing that woman's backside.
Well, she's the camera girl. I couldn't tell her to move. It was crowded. Everybody posted way trying to take pictures and stuff. There's a lot of people here.
Uh-huh.
Well, you heard of TW. Why? That's who's putting it on, TW.
Oh, okay.
Pretty widespread people that do the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was. Oh man, they have a campground down across the street from us. That place is loaded. Up here was loaded. They must have had. Well, trucks were still coming in around 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Last night.
So you're still there then, right?
Oh yeah, I got a week pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you stay in a motel or you got a camper?
We got a tent.
Okay.
Yeah, we stay at friends of ours. They live right at the field where the event is, so we stay right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I guess sometimes when you're filming, when you're doing your thing here, you gotta kind of do it in segments. I kind of figured that out yesterday because sometimes when you prepare it to put it on, like the Facebook or whatever you're gonna tape it on, put it on Tucker TV or whatever, if the video is too long, it'll say video too long.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it only takes so much of your phone when you video it, and it will say it's too long to send. So I gotta kind of say, here's this part of this event, and then kind of go back and start doing it again in segments.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to send a couple out, but
well, Roy is streaming on the fans page also, and he doesn't have that problem. You shouldn't have that problem because you can go on just like Roy does and stream through the fans page.
Oh, okay.
Just you'll have a button that says live,
Uh-huh.
and you just go in under it.
Wow, okay. All right. I was trying to do through my Facebook Live. That's probably why it doesn't keep on doing it like he does.
Yeah.
It's always something to, oh, hi, Jack. Hi, Jack.
He's froze.
Yeah, he's froze. All right.
Yeah.
Must have been a snowy day there. He's just sitting there like a statue. You can blink anytime. You know, it's not good for you not to blink.
Henry, I'm sitting here watching Sturgis.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Linda hooked me up with some live cams there in Sturgis on their main street.
Yeah.
There's a weird color, and it looks like a.
They have 4 cameras set up.
Wow. Is that on the truckers page?
No, it's a Sturgis page, Sturgis 82.
Oh, yeah.
This is the 82nd year that they've had it.
That's a long time.
Uh-huh.
82 years.
We haven't.
Shut up, Jack. I know you're trying to talk. But
Yeah, he's not in a good place. Not getting good connection.
you must have got the hint when I went like that. No. They wait till everybody kind of eats breakfast and settles in, then they'll get it cranking up today.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. Everybody has fun up here. Nope, no problem. Yeah, it's kind of quiet today, right now, anyway. And the noise will be picking up soon. Get them big motors, and they're really going. Actually, at the race last night, they had cars that got bumped, and then it went up in flames.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Got bumped from behind. They had like a derby.
Uh-huh.
They're all racing around the track. And soon enough, one of them got rear-ended, and that went up in flames. Nobody got hurt, but it went up in flames. So
Yeah.
those derbies, they do tend to, if you hit it just right, they'll go.
I was scrolling through videos this morning on internet on Facebook and ended up finding some combine demolition derby.
Oh, wow.
Now you talk about something that's funny.
Huh.
They had them big old combines out there, and they didn't have cabs on them. They was in the air, and they were ramming each other from the front to front. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that.
Yeah, they don't care. They're out there ramming each other.
Right?
Yep. Ones where they haul the campers around.
Yeah, I've seen them.
They race the camp. The campers are flying up to them like almost jackknifed.
They have figure 8s track with them camper races.
Yeah.
And that's where the action happens when they meet there in the center of the figure 8.
Yeah. They take out the camp.
Oh man, they go right through them campers. I mean, they'll just go right through them.
Almost like a tractor trailer with
Yeah.
Oh my god, those are funny. And sometimes they'll have a boat hooked up to it in the back. There's some metal flying around in that.
Oh yeah.
I love stuff like that though. It's fun to watch. And guaranteed they don't pay too much to have those things either.
Wow, shoot, no.
I wouldn't want to take a decent trailer out and have it smashed up.
No, they just get them things out and
Yeah, they
just a shell of a camper.
they go out and buy it for $100 or so, and then just shell it out. And
Yeah. Good morning, Matt.
Matt was on last night, huh?
Yeah, I seen that this morning.
I didn't catch him, but I saw him playing his guitar. Him and Brittany were.
Yeah.
I usually like to listen to it, but it was on. I caught it at the tail end there.
Uh-huh.
He does good for that guitar, man.
Yeah, he is. He's good on it.
The only thing I could do is hold it in my hands like he does. I can't play it much, but I can hold it like he does. I can always pretend, you know.
Yeah, you can. Take the strings off.
Yeah, just move my hands up and down like he does.
Yeah. That's easy to do. You could be Millie Vanilli.
I thought you were going to say Cyndi Lauper.
No.
You remember her?
Yeah.
I think she's the one that says girls want to have fun.
Yeah, that her. I always, when I hear Cyndi Lauper time after time,
Yeah.
some song comes to my mind.
Yeah. And Madonna. I remember her.
Like a virgin.
Yeah. Who's the other? Oh, Joan Jett. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Uh-huh. That's my sweetie.
I remember when one year I was out of school. I got out of school and we had the Monsters of Rock come up to Maine.
Mm-hmm.
Tracks. They had the Grateful Dead. They had they had some real good heavy metal bands come up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Grateful Dead was here. So all the tie-dye shirts were out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told Dennis he ought to get some more of them tie-dyes on that merchandise page. I love my tie-dyes.
Yeah. Somebody asked if they could put the name of the put the Truckers TV thing under the visor. I can't
Yeah,
remember
Jack did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Oh, Linda, did it already come up on the fans page? I'll look to see if
I'll tell you what, right now it's nice and breezy. It ain't gonna be later.
it's about 8 o'clock there, isn't it?
Uh,
About 8 o'clock there, isn't it?
yeah, 7:52. You're what behind me?
Yeah.
See, I'm one step ahead of you. Not getting on the stream, but I'm one step ahead of you hour wise.
Mm-hmm.
It was 91, the highest here yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't think it got out of the 80s. It was, I think, low 80s is all we got yesterday.
Yeah. Thursday was warm. That hit over 100.
Mm-hmm.
100 plus humid.
Yeah, we've had 80s for the last few days is all we've had. It's been cloudy.
Wow. That's a cool front coming in for you, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Said the other night I was going to have to put a coat on. Oh, we getting some motorcycles cranked up, moving now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, not many, just a couple
Yeah.
here and there.
Dennis got a little shirt. Once you told me that Dennis is at Sturgis, it didn't last long by the time I got flipped over.
I know it.
He got tuckered out walking around.
I had to go back and watch the whole video
He said,
afterwards.
I got all these bags with me and I'm all tuckered out. I got to get back to the truck.
Yeah, I can't carry these bags and hold the phone.
He was in his glory land though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be a cool place to go.
Yeah. I guess he said he made a comment that, oh man, I wish I had my bike.
Mm-hmm.
And someday you'll see him there.
Yeah.
He'll have a vacation where he will go. You know he will.
Oh, yeah. You know, maybe next year he'll try to work it to where he can have vacation time to make it there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But those bikes are pretty cool. The custom ones that he showed.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Jack didn't want to come back on.
No, he got to go to work.
Yeah.
He starts at 8:00. He said.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linda, ain't that true? I'm the same way. I can sit there for hours and just watch people.
Did Roy stream at all yesterday?
I don't know.
Didn't see him.
Say, Mark, how's your morning going?
Yeah, they got a big fire truck that they have out here, and got on big tires and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could see it or not, but
Yeah, I see that fire truck out there.
yeah.
I thought you was going to take off today, Mark.
Yeah, right. And there's the camping area. Yeah, this. Holy cow! They do have a lot of campers to try. I didn't even look really hard last night, but ooh, place is packed. They had a concert here called Skosh. I never heard of it, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they got another concert tonight. They usually have live concerts here too.
Oh, okay.
I don't get down there. They're too wild for me. I'm getting old. I can't stand the wild ones.
Well, you should be able to hear it from where you're at, though.
Oh yeah, we hear it. Oh yeah. Yeah, they got a nice stage down there. But walking down there, it's kind of tough for me with the prosthetic on. It's a long walk.
Yeah.
I get winded real quick. Next year, I'm gonna get me a 4-wheeler, an automatic 4-wheeler. That way, I can just ride around and relax.
Yeah. Get you a side by side.
Yeah. Actually, I probably could have taken my neighbor's, but I never thought of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot, yeah.
He would have let me use it for the weekend. I know he would have. If not, I'd take his prosthetic off.
Robert's asking you where the breakfast area is.
Oh, God. I figured he'd figure out the food area. Open. Was that Leader or Sellers?
Leader.
Oh, yeah, it figures. He only wakes up when I'm on, tells me asks me where the food is. They ain't fired it up yet, Robert. I'm
Well, it's
waiting.
already 8 o'clock and they ain't serving food yet.
Not yet. They're getting going. They're just starting. They have to sleep too, you know.
No.
This ain't like McDonald's open at 5, be ready by 6.
Hey, they're there to make money. They got to get an early start.
Oh, they're making their money. They even have a seafood place up here.
Oh, they do.
They even have the seafood trailer up here.
Imagine that in Maine, having a seafood trailer.
Lobster.
What
Clam.
kind of hat do you have on? That bill looks like it's 10 foot long.
It's not really 10 foot long. It's just a regular hat. It's just the way I had it on. It looked like that. I didn't really have it on.
Looks like a shovel on your head.
It's something you're not used to.
Now, I've seen them before. I know what they look like. I've even actually seen people use a shovel.
Yeah, seen him. No, we had a lawyer that used to have a bill way out to here. His bill was about 3 feet long. He used to wear that hat through town all the time.
Wow.
That was kind of like his trademark. If you didn't have that on, you wouldn't know who he was. One of the best lawyers there was in Maine.
Oh man, I hate you said that. Best lawyer?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's bad words to put together.
Well, he was. He got a lot of people where they should be. They didn't get out of jail pass free that time. It wasn't just slap your hand and the judge said, go out and be a good boy. Do it again. That was back when they were put away for a while.
Yeah.
I don't like this get out of jail free stuff no more. You know? Shouldn't be.
Right.
Do the crime, you do the time. That's my logo.
That's right. I see Barney Fife's got a motorcycle. Stop talking to him.
Barney Fife.
Yeah, Barney Fife.
Don Knotts.
He's got one of them Don Knotts hats on.
I wonder if Dennis ever spotted that sheriff that he was talking about, that big boy.
I don't know.
I think that's the one he's gonna look for. He looked like Boss Hog. He said. Yeah. Well, they're all moving around now, starting to. I ain't heard any of the big trucks fire up yet. But they will. When you're in one of these events, you don't worry about people while you're sleeping. You start them trucks up, you start them up.
Yeah,
This is a free for all up here. You don't like getting woken up, then you shouldn't be here.
that's right. That is right. Matt said one of the painters was used a piece of cardboard as a hat yesterday. Linda says that long bill is to cover that lion nose of yours.
How's that? That better? Hold on. Oops, you're on the ground.
Oh my gosh, you dropped me.
I'm sure you're on the ground. Well, Jimmy did that to me one day. Hey, Linda, is that better? And no, this DB on my head doesn't mean dumb boy.
There.
Man, Curtis, I gotta shave again. Get long again.
Yeah, I need to shave one of these days. That's a good thing about having to wear a mask.
Yeah.
I don't have to shave everything. I just shave what's going to be seen
Yeah.
around the mask.
Like that where the string hooks to your ears. You gotta shave up there a little bit,
Yeah.
and you'll be all set from here on. From here to here, about where I shave.
Right.
Then you put the mask on.
Razor blade width
Yeah.
by the ear.
Yeah. At least I walk into some doctor's offices nowadays. You don't have to. And then I go to the next one. Where's your mask? I mean, come on, guys, make up your mind.
Oh, you
6 different
any,
doctor places I go to. 3 of them don't wear masks.
really? Well, that's something. Any kind of medical facility you go to here, you better have a mask on, or they'll tell you get out of here.
Yeah.
They don't even offer you one anymore.
Oh, they do here.
You have to have your own.
They sometimes I go to a hospital. They won't even let you wear your own. You have to take your one off, then you got to put one of theirs on. I said, well, that don't make sense. I got a mask on. You want me to wear a mask? Oh yeah, that's my truck. See my truck?
Mm-hmm. Is that the neighbor's truck too?
No, mine. Oh,
You know, I feel like I could lay down and go to sleep, but I know if I did, I'd just be just wide awake. I hate that.
you do?
Yeah.
So from here to here, right, Curtis?
Well, yours doesn't cover your face as much as mine does. You'll probably need 2 swipes on each side. Yeah, so I broke down and bought me a box of masks from the Walmarts.
So you did? Yeah. What kind of? Like the ones?
Just like you had on.
Oh yeah.
Just yeah, they used to give me one at the doctor's office, but they don't no more.
No, we used to get them all the time. We get them all the time in the hospital. Of course, they get them
Yeah.
by the dozens. It's like delivering toilet.
I bought a bunch of them cloth masks
Yeah.
from the DG, but never did wash them. I just threw them away. They're so dang cheap. And then that's when the doctor's offices said, no, they won't work. You got to have these kind.
Every 2 minutes, they were changing their mind about what mask works and what mask
I
don't.
know. Now you go to the same doctor's office and they let you wear any kind of mask.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I get. You know, they sell them every day at the store. These masks, these nice cloth masks that look nice on you. And you go to a doctor's office. Oh, you can't wear yours. You got to wear ours. Oh,
Yep.
okay, so what's the sense of selling them in the store? I told them, I said, what's the sense of selling them in the stores if we can't wear them?
Right.
You know, it's going to cover up what you guys want us to cover up.
Then you got people that's wearing just a shield, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I feel more safe if I had the mask on than that damn shield.
Oh, me too.
Looks like they're ready to go welding or something. They got the shield on.
I always thought it looked like they were them sneeze shields on a buffet table.
Yeah. And it's just like going into a store. They got that plexiglass hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, right. You know,
Yeah,
somebody have a shield on and they sneeze and you got to look at their snot. At least with the mask on, that's covered up.
Yeah. And they got these chain link things hanging from the ceiling, a piece of plexiglass in front of them. I'm like, that's going to help me from stop sneezing.
You know, the DMV put Visqueen up. They wrapped the front of all the way around the counter with Visqueen.
My word. Why don't they just take a couple of them steaks, like grade steaks, and wrap some saran wrap around it, you know?
Well, they finally put up plexiglass, but that's what they had for quite a while before they did the plexiglass. You could barely see them back there. Now, you talk about shade tree redneck.
Yeah. Yeah, and they probably had tinted windows so you couldn't tell if they were open.
Yep. You can't see the lights inside if you're outside.
Yeah.
So you never know if they're
It's like-
open until you go to the door and open it.
It's like one of our Dollar Generals. You can't see it until you go to the door.
Yep.
You got these tinted windows.
Now that's one thing about ours. You can flat see the lights because even at night when they're closed, every stinking light's on inside.
Yeah.
Most places will turn a roll off. You know, alternate rolls.
Yeah.
but not DG. They leave every light in that building on.
Yeah. It's like Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you,
Yeah,
but we're not open.
that's right. They had to close ours down for a while. They had to replace the air conditioner
Oh.
on it.
Oh, wow.
They would open up till about 11 o'clock and then close.
Oh. There's the water truck getting ready to go around, do dust control. You must have done that before, haven't you, Curtis? Take a tanker and do dust control.
No, I never did do that. The water I hauled, they wouldn't let me dump it on the ground.
Yeah, I can see that, but I didn't know if you had one of those with the great big thing in the front that did dust control.
No, they had them at the landfill.
Yeah.
And then when them trucks were down, they'd just get a roll off and fill it with water and then barely crack the back door and let it
Just
run
let
out
it-
the back of the dumpster.
Yeah.
And that always pissed me off because I get the truck muddy.
Yeah. You just have it cleaned at the beginning of the day and they come around and splash all that mud all over you.
I always tried to keep my first load of the day. When I'd load it up, I'd pull underneath the loading area and rinse it off, you know. And then first thing, get to the landfill, and here's the old water truck.
Yeah.
Just a waste of time. You can wash that truck every trip, and it's going to get muddy when you leave the landfill. I got a deal on my bacon yesterday at Walmart. You know, I ordered the 24-ounce package, and it was $6 and something for it. Well, they didn't have it, so they gave me 2 pounds for the same price. Instead of a pound and a half, it was 2 pounds I got. I taken separated, put 4 slices in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer. Well, Henry left us. Yeah, that's one thing about the Walmart is when you order online, if it shows that they have it, then when they pick your groceries and they don't have it, they'll substitute it with something the same, and they'll give you the same price as what you're paying for, the bigger packages that you order. It's like bread. I always get that Great Value wheat bread.
Yeah.
Well, they were out of it, and I got the something Pride, that high dollar bread, $3 and something a loaf.
Yeesh.
Well, I got that bread for 98 cents.
Wow. What isn't every store out of?
I know it. Well, look who just drags herself out of bed and comes on in here in this chat room. Mr. Jimmy Durant.
Oh, my word.
He said he heard bacon, so he came in to see what was going on.
Of course he did. Even if you said sausage, he's wide awake now that you mentioned all that brands and stuff.
Yeah,
He's probably got him 3 or 4 going right next to him.
probably so. Yeah,
Is
that's
that
what
right,
I
Jimmy?
get. I like that honey wheat bread. It's real good. I can't hardly eat just white bread no more.
Yeah. I can guarantee. I'm wondering if he's up this on this thing here today, and he's got a sandwich. If he made Vicky one, I'm just wondering if he made just one for himself and Vicky for fend for herself.
I think that's the way it happened.
He got a new phone.
I seen that he did. I read his post yesterday, last night, whatever.
We'll see. We'll see how that operates.
Yeah, I'm waiting
I-
till tomorrow to see.
Yeah, I think if it doesn't, he's going to find the nearest river and throw it out the window.
No, I don't think he is because it's a brand new phone. I don't think he'll throw it out the window yet.
Well, the one he had was a brand new phone too, but
Well, I know it, but as long as he's went through that and messed with it, I don't think he'll throw this phone out.
he's probably practiced with it this weekend. Yeah, he's probably practiced with it this weekend. Make sure it doesn't do it. He's up early this morning. Well, for him. On a weekend. He must be getting ready to go out and mow his lawn or something.
He's headed to Missouri tomorrow, and $1,400 phone. It better do right.
I wonder if he sold the Spider yet.
I don't know. I was wondering about that the other day. He's fixing to cut grass.
I knew it.
That's what I figured he's gonna do.
He gonna go get that. I don't know if yeah, he's got a zero turn. Yeah, he's telling me he got a zero turn.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be done that in 5 minutes. That old zero turns are good mowers. Them things fly.
Yeah. He said he's still got it. He's had a few bites on it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. You know, if I was to end up buying a camper, it'd just be parked out here by the car.
Well, you go out in it and just sit in it. You know, say
That's what I do. I just set it up in the front yard and took it up to the power.
Yep.
Go out there, and that'd be my vacation home.
Well, my brother, he's got one of them bigger trailers. It's a tow behind, but it's a big trailer. But he set it out in his backyard. During the summer.
Yeah.
Cheaper to run that than it is the house.
You know it. That'd be my home away from home.
That's what he said. That's my home away from home.
I'll be back in just a second.
All right.
My mom's on the phone.
Oh, good. Have a nice talk with her. I'm looking for my camera.
Huh?
Oh, right here. Bike spread. I gotta keep that close to me. Is it mosquitoes? I don't like mosquito bites, you know?
Audio camera. Wrong one. Chat. The camera. Underneath my settings. Audio. Yeah. Chat. Well, comments. Look at that. Oh. Huh? Yeah. Oh, she's been up talking with her anyway. So, Sir Jimmy, what are you doing today?
He said he was fixing to cut grass.
Okay, I'm on the comments. I can't see everything. I'm trying to read the comments.
Don't poke us in the eye with that mile-long cap.
Now you can still see me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. No, still got something. Oh. Okay. He's commenting about his bike.
Robert's yard man's coming today. Jimmy says he's got the best wife. He smells coffee. Well, she ain't great till you smell that sausage or bacon cooking.
It might be a little burnt, so he can smell that. Henry, you ready for the 2 meetings? Something.
The Bills and Patriots.
Oh. Yeah. For the winning teams? Yeah, I'm ready for the wins. I'm ready for the win.
Did the Patriots ever learn how to air up the ball right?
Oh, please.
I heard they may have a flat season again.
Oh, my God. The guy that did his down in Tampa Bay. We got to pick on Rex for that one. If his team's gone flat. Rob, there's nothing to laugh about. Oh, he's fixing to say something else. What, Luke? Don't go along with the flat season either.
Luke was on stage with me this morning.
I must have just missed him.
It's a little while, but it was about an hour before you come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, looky here. Well, hey, stranger.
I want to give this thing a test. Make sure it's still working. Oh, what are you laughing at?
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you. Let me get the coffee out here. Get the coffee going over here this morning.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Got some yards to cut today, man.
What do you ain't scratching no hair up there? I can tell that.
I'm using that Curtis brush up here this morning, man. I got that Curtis brush going up here this morning, man. What's wrong with y'all, huh?
Hey, I thought maybe you was putting suntan lotion on so you don't get
Yep.
burnt on your lawn.
That's right. You got that right.
How you doing, Jimmy?
Doing good, man. Doing
Yeah,
good.
How's your mom feeling?
She's doing a lot better.
Good.
That's good to
A
hear.
lot better. Yep.
How's Vicky doing? She making you breakfast?
Nah. Uh-oh. I guess you heard that, didn't you?
Oh, I heard that. Yes, I did.
Can't get her to do nothing in here anymore. Got to do it myself.
Well, what's Jimmy cooking Vicky for breakfast?
What are we gonna have? We might have to make egg sandwich or something this morning, some bacon.
Sounds good.
Oh, don't worry, Curtis. He'll show us. He'll take a picture of it and put it on.
I'm sure of it.
Oh, you know I wouldn't do that, Henry. Well, I guess everything's working on StreamYard. I guess I got everything hooked up right. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
I hope this thing works this time.
Yeah.
But no, I won't be throwing no phone in no river. I can tell you that. No matter what. But no, I think it was the damn service from them other people.
I figure that's what it was.
What it comes down to is I was with Xfinity. They was running off of Verizon towers. So they was classified as a third-party tower. So they was pausing everybody that wasn't an actual Verizon customer.
Yeah.
So long story short, they had me throttled back is what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
But we're at AT&T now, so we're going to give them a try and see what happens.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting ready to fire up the monster trucks here. Get ready to go.
Are they ready?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So like,
I put some on last night.
yeah, I seen you posted some videos. I haven't had time to watch them yet, but I'll go in there and watch them.
He posted the ground in some woman's backside's what he posted.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see no trucks.
Okay. Look at it.
Trying to video or something.
Henry,
Yeah.
when you do a live stream, you have to have the camera pointing out now, not the ground.
I figured that out.
Then he had it turned sideways. The video
didn't have
was
my hand-
sideways.
I didn't have my hand over this time, Jimmy.
There you go. That's good. Well, you're improving then.
He had a good view of the ground. I know.
Uh-huh. I have to go in there and watch this ground video.
We've had several good views of Jimmy on the ground. One he tips us upside down.
Nearly get run over by a forklift.
Forklift, yeah.
Yeah. Trying to kill us all. Meanwhile, he's sitting there laughing at us.
Always, man. I got to do that.
And he sings at the ball. Did you see him singing at the ball game, Curtis?
I seen it.
He won't admit it was him. He said it's that guy that was next to him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was that guy next to him doing all that. 1, 2, 3. Exactly right. I'm working up a good game over here, babe. They know. They know me. They know how I am. So how y'all doing? I ain't seen y'all in a week.
Yeah, where you been?
Do what, Henry?
Yeah, where you been? Hiding?
No, I just ain't been on streaming because of that freaking phone.
Yeah.
But I'm going to. I got to start in Sykeston. I be leaving Sunday, but I'm start there Monday. I've got 3 or 4 drives. I'm going to end up going to picking up in Little Rock and bringing it back to the house. I think I've got like 3 or 4 drops altogether. I don't know if I can do this while I'm talking to y'all or not. If I go off, I'll come back home. Let's see. Yeah, I can do it like the old phone. Let's see. I have got Sykeston, Jackson, Piedmont, and Poplar Bluff. Go back to Little Rock, pick up some roofing, take it back to Monroe, and that's it so far.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You gonna stay dry this time?
Man, I hope so. Yeah, it's supposed to be raining next week. Where'd y'all go?
We still here. Where'd you go?
I'm trying to find y'all.
And press that button that says "Find me."
Yeah. No, yeah, there they are.
Phew! Glad that phone worked this time, Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
I told you he's practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Good morning. Somebody that didn't sleep with me last night.
Yeah.
Now, who was that? My gosh, Henry. You just go everywhere and you're getting kissed on by all these strange women. Boy, you some lucky dude. I can't get one kiss all over me. You getting all these other women.
You better move to Maine.
I think if I just get out of the house every now and then,
Yeah.
it might happen.
You might go down to the corner store and stand there for a few minutes.
Well, it might be safer just to stay here. What do you think? I don't want no woman to holler at me like that one was hollering at you.
We don't need to tell Jimmy about that. He's still.
Yeah, he's still out there in that internet land.
I think that's the most I've seen him sitting still.
Yeah, or quiet.
Yeah.
Unless he is shoveling food in his mouth and he is still talking at that, wasn't he?
He's probably got that sandwich going. He just kind of hiding it on us. I wonder how long he's going to notice it's on.
He's probably still just talking away.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe. What time is it in Sturgis right now? Are they the same as you or me?
South Dakota? Is it North Dakota?
What?
What time is it out in North Dakota right now? Do you know? I think they may be an hour or 2 hours behind. Chicago's an hour. Yeah, so they might be. I don't know. You look it up.
Google, where you at?
It's on the G.
No, I want it plugged in and left alone, please. It's supposed to be charging, not moving.
Yeah, I think 2 hours.
So if a woman gets married more than 10 times,
Here we are. Oh my word! Yeah. Look at that big cup of coffee, Curtis.
Hey, boy.
Seems
You
about
don't play around with that coffee.
about 3-gallon cup right there.
Yeah.
By the time he gets going, he'll have to be coming back inside and pee.
Yes. Yeah, just one. With some bacon, I guess.
I said I had just an egg sandwich today.
Oh, just an egg sandwich today. No bacon today, huh? You know what, Melissa? Everybody can hear what you're saying to me right now.
Oh my gosh, you're being
no pee-peeing
abused.
today, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Do I have to show these guys how I got you wrapped around my finger today? Is that what it is?
You better be careful. You'll be in the doghouse.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I don't eat ham. I only eat pork.
Yes, he talks a big game around here.
Oh, yeah.
Be quiet. Curtis is listening to every word you're saying. It ain't just him. Everybody can hear you.
Just imagine what we're going to hear tomorrow, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how he's got her wrapped around his finger. What he says is law, and
Oh
he's
yeah.
going to be talking big.
They just ain't helping you out at all.
They not helping me at all. Not at all.
He don't know that he's going to talk smack about her once he gets in that truck and on the road, does he?
Now, I can't do that. She listens to me in the background.
Yeah.
But you need headphones for that. They need to just be a one-sided conversation.
No, it ain't either. He works on headphones too. It's still live on the screen though. Yeah.
So that was your middle boy that I asked you about?
Yes. Yeah, he's here now.
Oh yeah.
JD.
Oh, little son? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm not the youngest one.
No, he's different. Not that one. Still working on them other two.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
like you said, you
I'll
can
find one of these days. Y'all just don't worry about that.
You're skipping, Henry.
Huh?
You're skipping.
Don't take them wanting to do anything.
I'm sitting down. How could I be skipping?
I don't know.
It took me wanting.
You was breaking up. I didn't hear what you said.
I couldn't change it.
We've been having trouble with him with that happening.
It's because Curtis puts me in the corner on StreamYard every time.
He ain't got you in the corner. He got you in the middle. He's
I
got
know,
you
but-
in between us.
Give him time. Give him time.
Give me time.
I can't believe you said that, Henry.
Oh, man.
Oh
And
my!
then he accused me of talking smack the other day when he wasn't even on. What'd you say about me? What'd you say?
Oh, I miss coming on here. I
hoping
do
you said I was a good,
man.
I'm hoping you said I was a good guy. I'm hoping. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Back to back at that.
Yeah, twice. He ain't been treating me very good, Jimmy. What's up with that? Can you talk with him? I'll go
Gary?
off. You have a little chat.
What are you doing outside? Are you cutting grass?
No. Just
You need to be cutting grass today, making Mama happy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you hear his wife hollering at him?
Uh-huh. He walked outside to get away from his wife, didn't he?
Yeah. She followed him outside. She's right there with him.
Oh, there they are. What kind of dog is that you got out there?
Which one?
Chihuahua,
He's a dog person.
Jack Russell.
Jack Russell.
Right here. Try there.
Yeah, that's
Go back to your right.
Jack Russell.
Other
You're
way.
right.
You're other right. You're other right. There it is, right there. See the dog?
Yeah, it's Jack Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Ours is a rat. We have a rat terrier.
Yeah, where is my dog at?
Well, this one's a rat. We call it a rat.
Hang on a minute, I can turn. Oh.
Here's that way.
Well, let me find my freaking camera.
Oh, man.
She gonna be lazy. She ain't gonna show her stuff.
Hang on a minute.
We're holding. Oh,
Be
Oh,
careful. Don't put yourself out again.
I know it. Hey, I have to do it this way. There she is.
oh yeah. Yeah. Is that the one that scared the thunder?
You don't like being on camera, dude.
Huh?
Is that the one that scared the thunderstorms?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the one. The one we got right now. But yeah, she's
Yeah.
definitely scared of thunderstorms, thunder, lightning, all of it.
Looked like she was crying for bacon.
Yeah.
What she looked like.
Oh yeah, she loves bacon. She loves bacon as much as I do.
Well, who doesn't live in your family? Sausage.
Yeah, why didn't you get no bacon?
She says we ain't getting no bacon this morning. I don't know what's up with all this.
Well, what about sausage?
I think I'm just having just a plain old egg sandwich. It sounds like,
Plain
Curtis.
egg
Oh,
sandwich.
my word. Could be worse. You could just get big 2 pieces of bread and that's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
But wait,
Hang on.
Curtis, he'll tell us what he's got in his fridge while he's
Okay,
out.
there's my settings on this one right there. Okay. All right.
Plus all the food he's got stored in his fridge throughout the week, though, Curtis.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell y'all what, she fixed some good roast the other day in that crock pot with some rice. Man, that stuff was good. I'm probably going to take some of that with me.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Then we're going to have some hamburgers for lunch today. We were going to do it last night. We ended up going to Nuke, so we'll probably have the burgers today.
Mom come over often?
Oh, yeah. Usually we go to her house. She's right across the street.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to have to start driving a flatbed truck.
There we go.
They eat so good. You hear all that good food that they eat? Oh, my gosh.
Here we go. Hey, ain't nobody in. No, here. Never mind. Here we are. There. Hey, Robert Leader.
He's already asked me if I've had breakfast.
Check his secret compartment. He talking about me? That's Robert Leader. He's over in Alabama. Hey, Jimmy Dean. I see you. Becky. Luke. Linda. Good morning, everybody. I'll be on live tomorrow.
Look what he did. He just put himself out again.
You told him to not do
No one listens to me. Becky, I've been up since 11 o'clock last night. Are we going to have to duct tape your fingers together?
I think I got, what you just say, fat finger arthritis. What you going to I don't know what, this one here's working a little different for some reason in StreamYard.
Just do what Curtis tells me. Keep your hands away from the buttons.
That's right.
Yeah.
When you're live is completely different than StreamYard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what y'all doing today?
I'm here to watch trucks get muddy.
Oh, okay. It's 8:40, 8:50 up there?
Almost 9 o'clock, yeah.
That would be 8:50, Henry.
I'm in past the quarter too.
Now, next StreamYard, we're going to have a class on telling time.
There you go. There you go.
I can do it on StreamYard. Read between the lines, Curtis.
I will hold you up 2 different clocks, a digital and one of the old style face clocks.
Well, somebody they're gonna get me a time for Central Time, Pacific Time, Mountain Time, and Eastern Time.
Well, the only time that matters to me is Central, so
Uh,
we'll learn on Central Time.
Well done.
Central Time. Yeah, we're gonna go cut some yards today and cook some burgers this afternoon. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight.
Yeah.
We'll find something.
You'll have filet mignon tonight.
Excuse me?
You'll probably have filet mignon tonight.
We just might. I tell you what, you just can't buy no meat anymore as high as it is.
Now, Henry, you know better than that. He's a ribeye man.
I am that now. You're right. I am.
Yeah.
I love my ribeyes.
Nice old barbecue loaded.
Let me tell y'all what. Vicky came to Ruston, which was about 20 miles from here last week, to meet me to go have supper. We went to a place called the Log Cabin. A freaking 16-ounce ribeye was $42. I said, no, not today.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Just that was just for the freaking steak dinner. I said, nope, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, she had pork chops, and I had chicken fried steak, and JD had chicken fried chicken.
Mhm. Wow.
I wouldn't spend no $42 on a freaking steak.
No. Maybe for 2 steaks, but not 1.
Yeah, not for 1, exactly. Now, I don't mind if it's our anniversary or stuff. I don't mind spending money for me and her, but I'm not going to do it like that during $42 for 1 steak like that. Ain't happening. I love my steak, but I ain't like it that much. Yeah, I see him. Yeah, I see it. Seen that green one out there.
Yeah.
Where they at? They right there at your house?
No, they're up in Livermore, Maine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the barnyard.
Is this every weekend thing?
This is TGW puts it up.
Okay.
You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What? Oh, I know what she needs me to do. I know what she needs me to do now.
She needs your assistance.
Oh.
You better get up and do it.
I'm still here. I had to help Mama out over here.
Right there.
Ooh. Ooh.
No, you don't. You get 1.
What'd you do to get her all riled up this morning, Jimmy?
He got up at 6 o'clock this morning with the phone going off.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, you.
What you talking about?
Always got that phone. Going.
Oh.
Just let me do it. How much money do you want from him to let you do this?
So your phone woke her up, huh, Jimmy? Uh-oh.
That's what she's saying about. I don't know what she's talking about.
He went to the potty at 6 o'clock this morning.
Uh-oh.
And then that's when the phone came on.
Oh, I don't believe
I'm a light sleeper.
I don't believe all this now.
You're alive.
Henry, did you hear that? He started a party at 6 o'clock this morning, is what I heard.
Never sleep in on a Saturday. Never.
Oh, what is that? Sleeping in. What is that called?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Sleeping in. What is that?
I don't never get no sleep time.
Sleeping
Oh,
in.
he's gone, which I got JD to deal with in the morning time.
Sleeping in. What is that? When them feet hit the floor, it's time to go, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it in there.
Curtis, I have a feeling he's digging himself deeper and deeper and
That's
deeper.
not your foot right there.
That's what I'm hearing. Exactly. I'm hearing that too.
I think them boots are getting high.
I think Jimmy better get himself out on that ride more and get that yard started.
Yeah. I got to worry about this egg sandwich first, though. Now I got to get my belly full. Got to get my energy going.
We'll take it on more and get going.
You got two hands. You can steer it with that one hand and eat with the other.
Mm.
Look at him. Look at him.
I know. Look at that. Look at that.
Mm. Look at that. Look at there. Look at that. Dude.
Sure would have been good.
Boy, I tell you, some bacon sure would have been good with this egg sandwich
I
this
was
morning.
about to say it sure looks pitiful without them strips of bacon hanging
That's
out.
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. I just can't believe you didn't fix no bacon this morning. Well, that phone won't fit in that cup.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, here she goes with the teary eyes, huh?
Hey, Curtis, nice invited us over for breakfast, huh?
Let me get
Invite. Thanks.
You breaking up again, Henry?
Leave me and Curtis out of the invite. Thank you.
What?
Well, let's do ahead.
I don't
Good
know.
morning, Angela.
Good morning, Angela. I can't see nobody, but good morning.
All these people show us the food. We never invited Curtis. We're just stuck in the corner. Well, I'm in there anyway, so.
You got to keep talking. I'm going to put you in that there corner, Henry. Now they finally getting some motorcycles going. They're all waking up, shaking the night before out of their eyes and getting the bike started up.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Woo! That's what I'm screaming. Oh my God.
Oh, am I going to have to mute him? He's having an orgasm out of that egg salad.
Oh my God. Hey, Henry.
What?
Look at that. Watch him. Just look at that.
Put that in plate.
You believe that?
He already wolfed down the first. That's probably his second plate, Curtis.
No, come on, it's not. It's got one this morning.
I might be seeing a rack of ribs shown in his face later today.
That does sound good. We was actually talking about that the other day. We got one slab. Might have to get one more though. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 of us.
Well, if it's my house, you'd have to have a slab each.
That's what I'm saying. Stick them on that smoker and let it do its thing.
So I'd have to have what, 5 slabs of ribs here. I count the cats as one person.
Uh-huh. Cats. Yeah, them cats won't make it around here, unfortunately. This dog just don't get along with them.
Yeah.
She barks at a freaking bird that flies through the yard. He does. They ain't got a chance.
My neighbor's got a blue heeler, one of them gold blue heelers.
Yeah.
Somebody shot it in the head yesterday.
Oh, man.
it grazed his head. It cut his head open on the top. It didn't. It didn't do him in. But my neighbor showed it on Facebook.
Oh my God!
Crazy people.
Yeah.
Did they catch him?
No, he doesn't know who did it.
I hope that guy never gets caught.
I have my suspicions.
Yeah.
Dog was just at the house Wednesday at my house.
Right.
Man.
That dog probably don't do any harm to nobody.
No, he just big old pups. All he is.
People out there are crazy. I'm telling you.
I know it.
Well, Curtis, we're 100% streaming now.
All right.
I really like it so far.
Well, I tell you what, it's been quiet for the last week.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's not your fault.
I thought you meant because I hadn't been streaming.
I've actually had StreamYard open a couple of times a day, a couple of times this last week.
Yeah, I've noticed that in the notifications. I know, like this morning, noticed it was an early chat show or something you said. I said, man, look at him.
Yeah.
I think we ought to do a Saturday morning chat like this.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard me the other night, but Frank's got the COVID.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's sick with it right now.
Man. Norman?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever happened to the guy? What was his name?
Robert?
Robert?
Wolkowitz?
Yeah, that was him.
He's been on the last couple of days.
Okay. But I guess he got his sugar and all in check and everything?
No.
He said he had some kind of emergency surgery, but I can't remember what it was.
You remember a week or so ago, we was all live, and when everybody was telling him he needs to call an ambulance, and one of his neighbors was an EMT.
You're right. And that's when he said he had the emergency surgery.
What was it?
I can't remember what it was.
I think it was his kidney stone or something.
Was that what it was? Kidney stone?
Something like that. Urinary infection or something.
Yeah.
Like
That's what it sounded like to me, was a kidney stone. But I'm no doctor, but that's what it sounded like.
Uh-huh.
I've had that crap, 3 or 4 times.
Oh, I have too.
That stuff hurts. Woo, I can take a lot of pain, but that hurts.
My dad said that's worse than a woman being pregnant.
That's what they say.
I'm telling you what, when something hurts so bad, you're throwing up.
I never have been throwed up, but I've been doubled over on the floor before.
Yeah.
My dad had to drink so much cranberry juice he's never drank in life.
Yeah.
That's what they say. They say if you drink cranberry, it's supposed to stop that kidney stone.
I don't know.
Last time they put me on one of those, I call it a water bed. It's a warm baffle type bed. Keep punching in the sides, I guess, to break up that stone, I guess. But after that deal, I ain't had it no more.
Yeah. I had a picture of the massive stones in my kidneys.
I used to. I don't know if I still got them or not. Mine was pretty good. The last one was a pretty good size.
Yeah, that's the way mine was. Now all my pictures are gone.
How big was it? 8 millimeters, what she's saying.
8, you had 2 of them, you had 8, 1 and 9.
She said that one was 8, one was a 9.
Oh, wow.
It was big. But I ain't had no more problem with it since. And I don't really drink a whole lot of cranberry juice, but I do try to drink some juice, so.
Yeah.
But like Henry was saying about his dad, they say cranberry juice is supposed to stop all that or help stop you from getting the kidney stone.
Didn't help me.
No.
The only thing that I knew the only way I could pass it was they gave me that Flomax
Yeah.
and some pain pills and drunk about a gallon of water every 30 minutes.
Yeah. I drink a lot of water.
Just stand there in the bathroom. It's all you could do. It's what I had to do.
Yep.
Gave me a little strainer cup to say you got to use this. You got to use this. And there's certain stones that they can analyze and see what's causing them stones.
Yeah.
But not all of them they can do that to. There's certain ones that they look for. And that's why they wanted me to use a basket.
Yeah. And catch it.
Yeah.
So what was the deal, Jimmy, where you went to the store and they said you're bagging that up wrong and all that crap?
Backing up wrong.
Oh, you were putting your heavy stuff and then the cashier said, I guess the cashier was giving you a hard time about how many bags you were using.
Oh, yeah. That double bagging deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I can take one out of that bag and put it into another bag. I'm still using the same amount of bags.
That's
Go
right.
figure.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of humorous the way you explained it.
Yeah. She was a nutcase.
Robert Leader said that Walkowicz had abdominal hernia surgery.
Oh, okay.
But he's back, though.
That's good. That's good. Now, he's the one that's up in Wisconsin, right? Green Bay?
He might be from that area.
I think so. No. He's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he's down by where Brenda is.
Yeah. He's in Pennsylvania. We're supposed to be getting some weather this next week. I guess you are too, Henry, Curtis.
I hope so. We need some rain.
Yeah, we do.
I wish you'd send some up here.
Y'all dry too?
Oh. Yeah, my grass is brown instead of green.
Yeah, that's the way it is here. I'm trying to cut it real high.
I have to cut mine about 4 inches instead of 3.
I got mine on 3.5 right now. I've been cutting down 2.5, and I got it up to 3 now.
Hey, what are you making, a golf course?
Yeah, trying to.
I know it always looked pretty after he showed it.
It is a nice yard. It's like he said, though, it's got brown spots in it right now. I may have killed some of that grass. That's why I bumped it up to 3 inches. You cut yours on 4 inches, Henry?
3.
Huh?
3.
Oh, 3?
I like it. You don't have to adjust. All you do is step on that pedal and just move a lever, and that's it.
That's it.
Those 0 turns are awesome.
I don't even have to do that. I just punch buttons on my phone and it gets cut.
There you go.
Pretty silent that way, ain't it, Curtis?
Yeah.
It is.
It is until I open up my wallet.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you what, them 0 turns can fly. You put it on high, you push them things right together forward. Wow.
You better be hanging on.
Yeah.
That John Deere is fast, I'm going to tell you.
I had a grasshopper at work.
Yeah.
With the Kubota 3-cylinder diesel on it.
Mm-hmm.
61-inch cut. You talk about a getter.
Oh, yeah. That's took it cut a path, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, mine's a 54. It cuts a pretty good path by itself.
Curtis thought he was at NASCAR running that.
Yeah,
I was popping wheelies on it.
I guarantee you can.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had mine up in the air a couple of times.
Yeah, you hit it just right. He'll bring them front wheels off the ground.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I just want to drop in here and see y'all, and I'm fixing to get out here and start cutting grass before it gets too hot out here.
Well, good to see you, Jimmy. Glad you're back.
All right, man. Appreciate it. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. Be careful.
All right, y'all be good.
All right, you too.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fixing to get off. Just starting to tell them to be good boys, I guess. They won't.
No. Well, of course not.
They won't.
Yeah, I think I'm going to shut it down too.
You save your energy for later.
Yeah, I'm going to lay down in
You're
this
probably,
recliner and try to get some sleep.
you're probably gonna go fix your plate like Jimmy had now.
Oh, I've got a chicken wrap that I'm going to eat sometime today.
Yeah. All right, Curtis. Well, glad you headed on. I just thought I'd pop in and let you know what's going on. I'll try. It's that blue button, right, on the fans page, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says live.
Yeah. Try that.
Yeah, just click on it. Here, just 1 second. Let me double check, but I believe that's what it is. Get to the fans page. Go to the fans page. Hurry up on the fans page. Okay, fans page. Actually, it's a red button on mine. It says live video. And just click on it and it'll.
Oh, find it yet?
Yeah. Mine is a red button.
Uh-huh.
And it says go live. And it says go live by yourself or with others.
Oh. Okay.
Now that's mine. Now I don't know about yours.
I'll try it. See what's going on.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just put it on Facebook. I don't care.
Because it gives you the option to go live now or automatically within 24 hours.
Right. All right.
All right, Henry, you have a safe time out there and have fun.
I'll have a ball.
All right. We'll talk to you later on.
Yeah, you have a good day.
You too. All right, bye-bye. Well, with that being said, I've been on for nearly 4 hours already, so I am going to try to shut it down and try to take a nap, being I've been up since 11 last night. And things go good, I'll open us back up this evening. So everyone have a good day and stay safe out. We'll talk to y'all later.